raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by yarn barf before. Yes, I just spent 2 hours trying to make this scarf. No, I'm not happy with it. Yes, I'm gonna continue wearing it. Hi, neighbors. I'm filming this video at way later than I should be because I just didn't feel like doing it, and I got into craft mode and wanted to make this, which it's honestly pretty freaking soft and comfortable, but like the stitching on it, not a fan. I did this one on the loom and it just, this yarn isn't good for a loom, but like look at the colors, it's so freaking cool. Anyway, hi, welcome back to day 21 of Vlogmas. We only have like 3 or 4 days left. I can do math, it's fine. And I first want to say thank you to everyone for being here and watching these. It has been wild to see how much this channel has grown, and yesterday I had several messages from followers that are just like, hey, I found you in one of your yarn haul videos and I just think it's really cool the way you talk about crafting. You know, it's nice to have another person who feels the same way we do. So thank you so much for being here. That means a lot, especially because I just did this for fun and now it's like an actual thing that we're doing regularly. But day 21, today was our final craft show, our final market of this season, and possibly, no, that's not true, we're still gonna be doing them. This was our last market of 2022. Thank God, because I am so tired. I want to make fun things. I want to start crocheting more, and it's hard because the knitting and like using the loom and everything works up significantly faster than doing everything crochet style or macrame style, and these are really easy to sell and people really like them. So we've been doing a lot of that. I made this headband. It matches Austin's hat. Can I have your hat? Yeah. So we're doing one of those couple things where we match because we're those people were really annoying. So I had this on today and I was very surprised at how comfortable it is. Like I knew that they were comfortable, but I didn't think it was going to fit my head well, and it totally did. I've had it on pretty much all night and it covers just the right amount of my ears to make them comfy. So ear warmers, easy to make, super fun. And then we also made like coffee cup ones and whatnot. In yesterday's video, I asked you all if you wanted me to post a follow-up video to the vlogs that I do the hauls on of like what we made with everything, and it was an astounding yes. So many of you were like, yeah, please show us the things that you make. So that is, now that we're done with markets, that is my goal, is to make a bunch of stuff out of the things that we've purchased and start having them separate posts so you all can see, you know, how much $100 worth of yarn made us. Although I will say that the yarn splurge that I posted in yesterday's video has been paid off as of today. The market did well enough to pay for that, which is good, especially because it was pretty slow. We only had a few sales and we really didn't make any until the end. Like one person came to buy a hat and that was it for the night. And then later one of the vendors came, and then 3 more vendors came to buy hats because they're like, these are cute and they were wearing it, so now we want it. So thanks, Ren. But now that we're done with markets, we have to focus on other things. So I'm going to sit here very comfortably and quickly go over a few different tips. I don't know how many we're going to do. We're going to figure it out, that you can use to continue making profit off of your craft business outside of the pop-up season. First one is obviously selling online. And I know a lot of people really enjoy, that's a lie, I don't think anyone enjoys Etsy, but I know a lot of people use Etsy, but we use Ko-fi because it is cheaper. There's less fees to deal with and it's just easier to work with. So you make your Ko-fi page, and that one is the one that like TL Yarn Crafts use. We use several other people that runs kind of like a blog meets a membership site. So you can offer your shop that people can make the purchases from, but you can also update them and share things, which is really good for crafters and for makers because you can post progress photos and like stories and things of what you're creating, and then people can see it and see the progress and then continue to support you financially. They can either buy you the coffee or whatever your monetary set is on there, and then they can see and join memberships. Which brings us to our next thing, having memberships. I know some people use other sites like Patreon and whatnot, and we had a Patreon, but we don't really use them anymore. We mostly do everything on Ko-fi, so it's all in one spot. You can establish a membership where it's pattern of the month, in my case, pattern of the month, or specific details that work for you. Like the brew crew is on there, so you can go to our Ko-fi page and join the brew crew, or you can just, you know, buy us a coffee and we'll give you a shout out in the videos. But that's where we do that hosting, is on Ko-fi. You have your memberships, and then you can move on to being in a physical location. We've talked about it in previous videos. We're an urban market, but there's like local, open, urban. Those are all different markets in our area that do it, but you can always reach out to the stores near you and discuss either wholesaling to be in their store or doing a like buy your own space rental and then do the commission off of that like we do. So that's a really easy way to get yourself into a store and build up your sales without having to continually go to the pop-ups. One of the good things about the store we're in is that they have a office space that they're turning into a teaching area, a workshop, and that is something else that you can do. If you have a skill, knitting, crochet, anything that you can teach to someone else that they would be interested in learning, you can offer it as a class. We're setting up with the urban market a way to have like a macrame and wine night, or just like a craft class where people can come in, they can take a class that we teach, and instead of us making the item for each individual person, we're teaching them how to make that one specific item, but they're paying us for our expertise. You could also do commissions. So we use this on Ko-fi because they have an option for it, but you can have specific things like this that you set up that people can do specific orders for. You can commission base them. You can reach out and let people know, hey, our commissions are open. We are taking the time to create new items right now, and allow them to purchase that new item from you before you even started making it. So that's a really easy way to get money in. You have a craft, you have something you're good at, but you're doing commissions within that aspect. And you can either do full commissions where it's they tell you what you want or what they want and you do exactly what they want. I don't do those. I hate doing those because I like having the creative liberty to make things. Like, I'm an artist, I'm a crafter, I'm a maker. I want to make the things that I want for someone else. Doing custom work is not the same as doing commissioned work. I prefer doing custom work, but you can do it that way, or you can do like I do, where you make the design and you let them pick the colors, the templates, things like that, and then you just make them. If you're a maker like this, you can establish patterns or the how-to that people can purchase, and it can either be a documented one or a video one, which brings us into our last tip that I suggest for everybody is YouTube. You're obviously watching this video because you want to learn how to grow your business and what to do from it, or just because you love Hippie Witch, which thanks for being here. But you can take that and get monetized off of it. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a 1-year period, and then you can be monetized on it. So then you can take your patterns and your things that you've done, create videos of them, create a series, create something that people tune in to watch, and then you start getting paid for that. That's more of a long game, and it takes a little bit longer to get established, but YouTube creators make pretty good money based on the following that they have, the subscribers, and the community that they have. So it's always a really good way to give back information to them, and they're going to continue to support you and watch it, which is going to benefit you. Those are just a few different ways that you can continue to monetize your business, your maker business, outside of doing shows and events. And now that we are done with our events, it's time for us to focus on those and grow outside of doing the pop-ups and have more time for us. We still have to film all of our sea glass videos. We have to make a bunch of other projects to put in the store and document that whole journey. So now it's time to stop doing the pop-ups, get more time to dedicate to creating content that we really believe in and want to share. And hopefully y'all will be interested in that as well. If you need any more information on any of the things I discussed, please tell me in the comments so that I can make another video discussing them. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for being here. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. Liking our videos and subscribing to our channel tells YouTube that you enjoy what we're doing, and it pushes us out to more people, which gives us a chance to do that last tip I gave you and become monetized on this channel. We have grown ridiculously in the past 3 weeks since doing this, and it's only going to be up from here. But I need your help to do that. So thank you for being a part of the Hippie Witch community. But those are just a few tips that I hope help you develop what you want to do with your maker business as we move into the new year and the end of the season for a lot of people. I hope many of you have a safe and comfortable holiday. And for those of you that follow the turning of the wheel, it is the winter solstice. It's about to be Yule. And now it's time to welcome the sun back. So we will see you tomorrow for another different day of Vlogmas, as I continue to have no idea what I'm doing and just wing this. But to those of you that celebrate the winter solstice, let us welcome the returning of the sun with hope and joy, and may you never thirst. Bye.